Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video we will explore game development with Visual Studio 2019. We will also look at game engines compatible with Visual Studio. But before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So, game development is the process of developing a video game. The effort is undertaken by a developer ranging from a single person to an international team dispersed across the globe. Development of traditional commercial PC and console games is normally funded by publisher and can take several years to reach completion. However, independent games usually take less time and money and can be produced by individuals or smaller developers or smaller team of developers. So, rather than just talking too much, let's get to it then. So, to be able to develop a game inside the Visual Studio, first we need to check if we've got any game engine running. So we go to the file, new and project to create a new project, right? So in this case, we select all languages, all platforms, and games. So as you can see here, I've got no game engine installed on this Visual Studio. So this is what we're gonna have a look at. So we're just gonna close this bit here. We come inside the tools, and then we look for get tools and features. So this will actually open the Visual Studio installer. So as you can see here now, I've got a Visual Studio installer opened. So we're just gonna wait a bit for the whole thing to load. So as you can see here now, I have the installer open. So to be able to create games, there are some few engines that you can make use of. First of all, scroll down. So as you can see, gaming here. So we've got two here. So game development with C++. So this actually used the full power of C++ to build professional games powered by DirectX, Unreal, and Cocos 2D, right? But obviously we're just gonna look at it individually. So first of all, we look at what the game development with Unity. So by checking, downloading and installing the game development with Unity, this is what you actually get. The Unity engine integrates into one unparalleled platform to create 2D and 3D games and interactive content. Create once and publish to 21 platforms, including all mobile platforms, WebGL, Mac, PC, Linux, desktop, web, or console. It uses a powerful cross-platform tools to make your interactive content run beautifully on any device. So as I said earlier on, you can enable the Unity by checking on this box here. So clicking on setting it to download and install, and then you click on the modify to get your the Unity hub installed or the Unity installed. So if you're not for the Unity, you can also look at the game development with the C++. So this actually uses the full power of the C++ to build professional games powered by DirectX, Unreal, and Cocos. So I'm just going to talk briefly about what a DirectX is. But then if you want to get started, what you need to do is make sure you check on this box. You actually download and install. Yeah. So what is really a DirectX? So basically with DirectX, you can build a high performance 2D and 3D games in DirectX to run on a variety of devices in the Windows family. So basically DirectX is mostly used for building a Windows based game or for a Windows based game development, right? So So basically, DirectX to run on a variety of devices in the Windows family, including desktop, tablets, and phones. So Visual Studio offers a great set of tools for developing DirectX games, from writing shader code and designing assets to debugging and profiling graphics, all in the same familiar Visual Studio that we've got here. So this is, you can get it all started by checking this box, downloading and installing it. Yeah, and then you can also use. There's also one that obviously you can use, which is called the Unreal. So what is really an Unreal Engine? So basically, so the Unreal Engine is a complete suite of game development tools made by game developers for game developers. From 2D mobile games to console blockbusters, and VR, Unreal Engine gives you everything you need to start, ship, grow, and stand out of from the crowd. Edit, build, and debug your Unreal games in C++ in Visual Studio to boost your productivity. So you can also get started with this by checking this same box. This will download and install all the necessary tools that you need to get started. And then there's one last bit that I need to show you, which is the caucus, right? So basically, the caucus is an open source professional development toolkit for building games that provides a streamlined workflow for developers. So with caucus, you can quickly create projects, design games, and animate clips, package and publish games for distribution. So building Cocos games with a powerful Visual Studio IDE and debug with a world-class Visual Studio debugger to boost your productivity, right? So as you can see here, I'm only trying to get you started with the game development. So this is not necessarily starting a game application and building it. This will be on the next videos when we actually tackle all the engines individually. Yeah, so I hope this actually gives you the overview in terms of building the games on the Visual Studio 2019. So basically, on my next video on this topic, so I will start with a DirectX. We create a very simple game and run it, see how the whole takes effect, and then we would then move on to the Unity, Unreal, and Cocos. We create samples to demonstrate how you can use all the stuff in Visual Studio. So basically, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do, because I've got loads of videos coming up. And I hope you have a lovely day, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Stay blessed, stay in peace. Bye bye.